I mean, in terms of who I feel might be the closest to a Tupac, the only person I could really think of, and it's missing certain aspects of Pac's personality, of course, but the only person I could really think of was 50 Cent.
Yeah, I mean, well, coming up, yeah, but a lot of people don't understand, Curtis is a badass. Like, I think he was more gangster than Pac was, put it that way, because in South Jamaica, Queens, you just knew not to fuck with him. He didn't have no mass crew, nothing. He did a lot of his work by himself. You know what I mean? And when you meet him in person, he the same way. He ain't scared to say nothing. He will go up against, anybody, Right. And when he wrote, what was that song? I'll rob you or whatever.
You're talking about How to Rob.
How to Rob, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, that was real shit. You know what I mean? He put a lot of people on blast and still lived to tell about it, Yeah. But you got to understand that, Curtis is a different beast, man. I think he's probably the closest if you want to do a comparison, but he was way more gangster than Tupac could ever be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just mean the fearlessness.
He rolled around
the fearlessness of going up against anybody.
Glocks with the numbers scratched off and shit. He had mad throwaways, and whenever he did photo shoots, he brought real guns. They weren't like play guns and prop guns and none of that shit. He brought the real shit, and he's an intelligent businessman. And like, if you look at whether you like any of this TV shows he got out, you still got to give him his props. Like BMF is really good, and the whole Ghost everything is really good stuff. You know what I mean? Because he puts a real essence of the street in there. And then that one of the most powerful scenes I've seen in any of his productions was when he had Kendrick Lamar in there as a crackhead talking to him on the street corner. That shit was a real fucking conversation. It was like, I didn't see Kendrick Lamar. I saw a crackhead talking to a drug dealer, So you got to really give it to him. And I think if Pac would have been able to live, I think we would have got probably some good TV stuff out of him and Biggie and all these guys, because now Hollywood is very interested in these stories now, because you're seeing the Wu-Tang taking off, you're seeing BMF taking off, you're seeing real shit. People are tired of watching these put together shows. They now want to see real shit that went on that they didn't even know that was fucking going on. You know what I mean?